Very early, you guys. Very early. Very cold, man. I'm driving to work. Very cold. It's there's no snow on the ground or whatever, but it is cold. Cold. And blustery, very windy. Grounding for idiots. You know, we're all familiar with those, some of those books. This for idiots and that for idiots. I don't even like that word, but hey, let's, throw a little humor at it and whatever. So, grounding, right? I did a bit of, I was an electrician's apprentice for a period of time. And being an apprentice, you're the grunt. You're the guy pulling the wires and what have you. However, a great deal of my work was done on new constructions, homes primarily. And if you look at your house and you go outside your house, you'll find an electric meter, and that electric meter is tied into the main source of energy the electricity coming into the house, and the meter is what measures how much you use. Now that connection that's made going into your house has a grounding rod. So, and the grounding rod typically is a copper rod. I believe it's somewhere 6-7 feet long. And what you do, and it's probably the thickness of my thumb. I know that's kind of hard to, but it's about the thickness of your thumb. And it's a copper grounding rod, very, very rigid. And you pound this into the ground, and you run a line to this for the power going into the house, so that if there's any surges of energy, the excess of energy won't fry your house, fry your electrical system, maybe start a fire, it destroy things. So what it does is it redirects the energy, that pulse of energy into the ground, and it dissipates it. It absorbs it and dissipates it. So, this is my house. Right here, man. This is my house. This is my house. And many of us maybe can relate with a lot of pulses of energy around us that need to be dissipated. So what do I do? What do I do about that? The ground, the actual physical dirt ground, or a tree, or your garden, getting your hands in the dirt. What it does, that energy, we're all energy. Put your feet, your bare hands on the ground. Connect with the earth, right? You follow? Just like that copper grounding rod, there's trees and grass and dirt and the earth, and when we make connection with the earth, we can help to dissipate some of that funk energy that would otherwise overload the system. I'm just having a great time today, you guys. I like my sleep. There's these ideas or these images come into my mind, and grounding for idiots, start writing a book or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. But interestingly enough, all this stuff, I go back again that I had my first experience. I had my first experience 2 years ago, like right at this time of the year. It was November 15th, November 18th, and here we are, you guys. A little bit of an anniversary dance going on. Experiencing some joy and some uplifting, positive, joyful energy. And since my experience on the 7th, a week and a few days ago, there's been a lot of stuff coming in, and it's been overwhelming trying to collate, incorporate, absorb, understand all this stuff. And then I have these moments in my sleep where that's when reality kicks in, the true reality of what what I'm supposed to see, as opposed to the anyway, bit of a ramble. You guys, ground, just like your house, your physical house, your building structure has a grounding rod. You got grounding rods right here. Your feet, your hands, your heart connect with the earth, and she'll help you. She'll help you. And then take some of that energy that you feel after that, because it's not only dissipating energy, it's bringing energy in. It's allowing the system to perform in stasis, in the way that it's intended to perform. Wonderful feeling. I walked outside. It wasn't. I was very tired, but yesterday I got my feet on the ground, and I mean, it was nothing more complicated or involved than I was bringing a bit of trash out to the trash bin, and my feet came in contact, my bare feet, even though it was cold. I went outside barefoot, man. Just in that short, brief moment, I was like, there you go. Ground out that negative energy, and ground it out. See, now I would like to see, I've been sitting here, right? This is a red light in this whole area, right? So I'm going to break the law. I am an outlaw. I'm going through a red light. This particular red light at this intersection, there's been all sorts of construction, brand new lights, and they're not timed, right? So you'll sit there for freaking half an hour like, why isn't the light changing? I don't know. I'm really out there now. Grounding, though. Grounding. You can dispel a lot of, meditation is another wonderful thing, too. Meditation, grounding, coming in contact with mom, with earth, hands in the garden, feet in the grass or the ground or the ocean or the sand, or, physical contact with the earth. Hug a tree. We have this image of, I couldn't possibly do something that ridiculous. Okay, so don't hug the tree. Touch it. Have an exchange with the tree. Imagine like as a maybe a parent or a friend or a brother to someone, and they're having a rough time, and you simply place your hand on their shoulder. What is exchange there, right? You feel it dissipates the energy, knowing that there's love and compassion, and the energy, that negative energy, is released. I'm on a rant, I'm feeling very elated. Anyway. Heading into work, and I'm going to bring some of that energy in there with me. Whether it's received or not is irrelevant. It's irrelevant whether or not it's received. That's where I choose to live. Choices. Anyway, grand rising to everyone, and yeah, ground it, Get your feet and your hands in the earth and see what happens. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. I'm very fortunate. I live very close to the ocean. I have a small garden in my yard. I have a wonderful tree that I planted myself a couple of years ago, and it's just taken off. That energy, man. Imagine what we can do. We a tree or the ocean. These these what is it? The second density things that we perceive in our reality. And we're third density. We're human in this human form. Imagine if we can have that kind of exchange with the earth. Imagine what kind of exchange and the things that we can create with each other, where two or more of you are gathered in my name. What's his name? Love. So let's love the hell out of this place. Do you understand? Let's love the hell out of this place. It doesn't even exist anymore. When you're vibing, yeah. Anyway, mega ramble. Very elated. Very feeling very refreshed. And wanted a big shout out to the people that are in my life, and the freedom that I feel and the safety that I feel, being able to express myself in such ways that it's perhaps they don't agree with my thoughts and my perceptions. Perhaps they do. That part is irrelevant, but it's the safety and the ease at which I feel being able to share and receive. And what an amazing gift that is. It's a grace. A grace is an unmerited gift. There's nothing I could ever have said or done or whatever to have earned that gift. It's a grace. It's a grace. It's a freebie. It's like, man, it's good stuff. All from a 2-second walk outside, planting my feet in the grass yesterday, bringing a bit of garbage out to the out to the bin. It's an amazing experience. How many more times can I say, I gotta go to work? Have a glorious day, folks. And yeah, it's just great. It's just great. Ups and downs. It's like an amusement park. It's a school. It's a learning. It's great. It's great. Peace that surpasses all understanding. A bit of joy that surpasses all understanding. And just, I'm out. I got to push the button to stop because I'll just keep going. Much love, you guys.